Pony art til Lisianne here. Link to my Divinian art in the description below, and also for my Patreon if you'd like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from all over Google and other places, so please give the respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also it's going to contain spoilers from the new episode, The Fault of Our Marks, with the CMC, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. So if you haven't watched the episode, I would highly recommend that you go and watch the episode instead of seeing me ramble about the episode here, because this was very epic episode. So also it's going to contain my own personally opinions, but 3, 2, 1, here we go. So the episode starts with the CMC having a great time, being proud of what they have done in Ponyville, helping, ponies find the purpose of their cutie mark, and maybe also finding their cutie mark, the tap dancer and stuff like that. I forgot his name. Something with shoes. And nevertheless, Griffin comes to their clubhouse, and she really wants her cutie mark. I really do like the idea. First I was like, whoa, okay, Griffin, that's interesting, because we all know that a Griffin can't get a cutie mark, and I was like, this is going to be very hard, and yeah, it's not going to be fun for her to know that she can't get it. But the CMC doesn't give up, and they try to explain to her that she can't get her mark, but she can get her purpose in life, and then, figure out what she's good at. And she, like the CMC, try different things, but it seems that she's good at everything as long as she's helping others. And I was like, well, first I was like, maybe her purpose is to be helping. I actually also thought that she was trying to get, or the purpose was like, this is the first Griffin that is not mean and selfish and stuff like that. So maybe it's a mark of love, or how to say that, a mark of friendship that she can share with her other Griffins. I actually thought that maybe it was possible that she could have gotten her mark, and of course I got really sad when she came to the Cutie Mark's CMC house, and she had painted a cutie mark on. It was so obvious it was a lie, and I was like, oh my god, she's doing that for the CMC. She's not doing it for herself. She's not doing it for self-gain like, Starlight Glimmer did. She's doing it to, make them happy, or how to say that. She's not doing it to, overtake somebody or try to manipulate somebody into thinking that she have the cutie mark. I know that it's a lie, and it's not a real cutie mark. They find out that it's not a real cutie mark, but at least it's not like the same as Starlight. She did it for her own self-gain and stuff like that. And I was like, Starlight Glimmer could actually have used this teaching very much. So I still am missing her in the episodes. But what I think is happening is actually that she's in the dark somewhere in the castle and trying to figure out a way to make her revenge, coming up close to Twilight and actually, doing something very horrible. I hope that I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong, I hope that I'm wrong, but now that they're not showing her in the episodes that much anymore, I'm very fearing that she are going to do something very stupid. So that is what I had to say about that. Something I also really liked in this episode was the way Twilight acted. I was like, Twilight, maybe you should have asked some more questions and stuff like that before you freaked out and was running to Spike to tell him that a Griffin had got his or her cutie mark. Sorry for that, it's a female. So yeah, I was also really thinking about Gilda, the way that she showed that love can be shared, maybe actually triggered this young Griffin to see I'm different from everybody else and stuff like that. I really do feel like this story holds up a lot better than the one with the changelings, because we already know the dynamic in the Griffin home and stuff like that. We know that it was destroyed, and Twilight or Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash came to share the love and stuff like that. And Gilda actually learned how to help and be friendful and stuff like that. And maybe her sharing into the Griffin's area made this young Griffin, wonder that she might have a chance of getting a cutie mark. Something I was really fond about in this episode, or how to say that also, was that it was very emotional for me. I don't know why, but I actually also had some problems with finding out my mark. I had 3 times where I changed my mark. I'm very happy about my cutie mark now, but changing it means, that you have to give up on the dreams you once had and come further in life, or how to say that. And giving up a old cutie mark to get a new one, or actually painting one on to satisfy others, is not something you should be wishing to be doing. I know it's very wrong to say and stuff like that, but I definitely feel like this is the right way to go for Griffins if they, are in doubt on what their purpose is and stuff like that. And I know that they can't get their marks, but as the CMC did, they did something very special for her. They give her own cutie mark carved out so she could set them on her saddlebags. And I really feel like that was a very nice gesture. Also, that they made the cutie mark look like theirs, just with a trophy inside instead. And I really do feel like it represented her, and she is now a cutie mark crusader like the other 3. So yeah, I really do feel like there's some potential in this story, and I feel like there's something going to happen with Scootaloo sooner or later. I definitely feel like now that she's not going to fly. I'm sorry to say, but I just feel like this episode was like, maybe she's good to see, through the grim and dark, and really press on and stuff like that. But you shouldn't be lying to yourself more than necessary. I know that sometimes with the painting on the cutie mark and trying to make the CMC happy is a nice gesture, but sometimes it's also necessary to tell the truth and be like, this is not what was supposed to happen, or how to say that. So yeah, I also like the facial expression in this episode, but I really did miss Starlight Glimmer in this episode. She could have really have benefited from this teaching, also the spreading of friendship and stuff like that. But maybe that's just me, and maybe they will go to Griffinstone now. I would really like to see that again, see how much they have built and how much friendship that is actually have been given around, because it looks like that they're still, not willing to let everybody in. And I actually do understand that, but it had been a long time since, Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash have been there. So I was actually thinking about why there wasn't, more friendshipy stuff. So, but that was actually all that I have to say today. Do remember to take care of yourself. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner, and do remember to have a great day. Yeah, that was actually all for today. Okay, yeah, bye.